So this video is basically for two categories of Nigerians. The first category are those of you who share this view.
The gentleman has become the face, at the least, he has become the face of the military, somewhat, in this saga that we have. What was the whole hula baloo about? A retired vice admiral is laying claim to the land, is putting up a structure. He sent soldiers there to guard them because people from Wike's, from the FCT, were harassing his people. All Wike needed to have done is just write a strong, a quiet memo to the chief of Naval staff and report the incident to him. In fact, he could have done it by telephone. He didn't need to go there himself.
Honestly, I love and respect Uncle Jimmy, but on this one, I'm ashamed. Because why should the burden of proof be on Wike? The ex-general says he's lawfully building on this said land and has documents to prove so. But the burden of proof should still be on Wike. Are we being serious here? Truth is, if this man is truly following the law, he would have no problem showing the whole world documents to support that claim. I mean, shouldn't he by now be addressing a press conference where he would lay everything bare? And Uncle Jimmy is not done.
Because this gentleman now has become a face. They even have emojis made of him, you know. He has become a face. And the young people of this country have found a face in the military that they can idolize. I mean, look at the fact that the tall man is clean, is handsome, is whatever, is well-spoken, very firm, but not rude. I went to go and call somebody a fool. And the guy said, I'm not a fool, sir. But what I found most profound in all that scenario was when the guy said, I have integrity. The guy has become a hero. He has become a symbol. And his other younger officers are watching.
Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed, they are watching. And you know what else they are doing? They are possibly planning another coup. And it will certainly be on record that it is people like Jimmy Disu that encouraged them. Or wasn't it only recently that all of this happened? Now, instead of people like Uncle Jimmy, who is a veteran journalist, a well-respected one at that, to be more circumspect in the analysis of this unfortunate situation, they are busy showing the whole world that when it comes to Wike, they find it very difficult to be objective. And if you thought Uncle Jimmy was biased, wait till you see this.
A 2022 video showing the moment a chief superintendent of police defied an order from Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to vacate the Magodo Phase 2 estate amid a lingering land dispute has resurfaced online, drawing sharp comparisons with FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's confrontation with the soldier. Let's take a look.
Can you call your superior in Abuja and tell them that the governor is here and I'm the chief security officer and that you don't have any business being in my state right now and that I want you to disengage forthwith from him?
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency, sir. I'm not here on my own orders.
That's why I'm asking you to make a phone call and tell them, your superior, that I'm here standing in front of you. Make that phone call.
Thank you, sir. I'm here on instruction of the Inspector General of Police to the AGF, sir. And that is why I'm here. I'm too small or too low to call them. Your Excellency, sir, with due respect, sir, you can call them directly, sir.
I have spoken to the Attorney General this morning, so he's not aware that you are here.
We are expecting the call that we should disengage.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yes, sir.
Because when I make the phone call, it will be tougher. If you can call and say that the governor is here in front of you, what should you do?
It is not my duty to call because I'm too low to do that, sir.
Okay.
If you call...
So where are your men?
My men are here. They are all over the estate.
Yes, sir. You're assistant, what is it?
I'm a chief superintendent of police.
Oh, CSP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So, pressman, don't worry. I'll make 2 phone calls, right? One to the Inspector General of Police and one to the Attorney General of the Federation. Very illegal operation. They have absolutely nothing, and I'm the chief security of the state.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, give me 5 minutes. I'll make those 2 phone calls.
All right. I mean, that video began trending, and you can see the stark difference between how the minister handled the soldier and how Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, handled a police officer with respect and with respect to the Nigerian public. He didn't call him a fool. He didn't tell him to shut up. You know, he was not disrespecting the man in uniform.
No, man. The two situations aren't the same. And it does appear as though you guys on our rise can't seem to be objective when it comes to Wike. I mean, clearly in this video, we see an officer who obviously was bending over backwards to de-escalate an already tensed situation. But that obviously didn't make him bulge. He still stood his ground. But in sharp contrast, that doesn't seem to be what this officer did in this video. Rather than de-escalate the situation, he came across as someone who has a personal axe to grind with the minister. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not in any way endorsing Wike's anger and outburst. I mean, was Wike right to have called the officer a fool? Of course not. I think his behavior in this video is beneath his office. And could he have handled the situation better? Without a doubt, yes. But the idea that this is all about Wike is absolutely ridiculous and could backfire. I mean, as far as I can see, we can condemn both individuals in equal measure, but to focus mainly on Wike and celebrate this guy the way and manner we have been doing only speaks to why we truly deserve the kinds of leaders that have been coming our way as a people. I mean, all you need to do is to go on social media and see how Nigerians are blindly celebrating this guy for doing absolutely nothing. Now, if Wike sees this video and doesn't change strategy, then the joke is on him.
Well, at the ministry and indeed the armed forces, I will always protect officers on local duty. So we are looking into the question and be rest assured if any officer on local duty be protected. I will not have anything to do local duty, doing his job, and doing his job credibly well.
It's obviously not going to investigate anything, as he has clearly taken sides, and I hope Wike understands this. Now, we end by re-emphasizing this point. Now, if you are one of those celebrating this officer, please, I encourage you to continue. Very soon, this same officer or his sympathizers in the military will soon lead a coup that will essentially end the so-called democracy you guys are enjoying.